Segment we'll do a little bit of floor work, a little bit of stretching and more cooling down aspects of our practice. So let's begin by extending our legs out in front of us. You need to have some bend in your knees, that's fine. We're going to find as much length in our spine as we can find. Reach your arms up, inhale, and exhale, start to fold forward. Wherever your hands come down is fine. If they land here or if they land beyond your toes, it doesn't matter, as long as you're feeling the stretch in the back of your legs. If you round your back like this, you can get a lot further down, but you're taking away from the stretch. So try to keep your heart forward, feet flexed, and bend. You can use a strap here if that helps. Same thing, inhaling, exhaling, folding down. Every exhale, imagining that you're getting just a little bit further, and maybe you will start to imagine those muscles lengthening, see your fingers reaching a little bit further. We'll hold this for quite a few breaths. So let yourself relax and just feel the pose. And inhale, starting to come up and releasing the strap. We'll take the left leg, bend at the knee, bringing the foot in as close as you can. And we'll do very much the same thing, finding all of the length we can in our spine. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward, coming down wherever you come down. The reason I like to have us reach our arms up is because that helps us remember to keep that nice long spine as we fold forward. So again, letting your eyes close if you can, relaxing, feeling this pose wherever you feel it, and finding a little bit more space in it than you did the last time. If it feels good, you can start to walk the hands out. I'm going to adjust here so you can see me to the right side, because they're a little bit beyond the foot. Keeping your left leg down. And come on back up, and we'll do this all on the other side. So bringing the right foot in, left leg out long, inhaling, finding your length, exhaling, finding your fold. Wherever it needs to be is absolutely fine. And you could use the strap here again on this side. Let yourself relax and feel what you feel in this pose. And then if you like, walking your hands to the left side, keeping the right hip, right sit bone down, letting your neck be relaxed. And then we'll release and come on back. Bring the soles of your feet together. We'll come into a butterfly pose. You can have your feet out a little bit further or in closer. It's really whatever is going to feel best for you today in Baddha Konasana. We're going to take our arms and let them be heavy on our thighs so that our knees can start to drop closer to the floor. If you have some blankets, it might even feel good to do that. If you have a little bit more space, you might be able to inhale here and exhale, folding forward with your hands on your feet. If your elbows can still reach out and help get your knees down a little bit further. But just like before, we're not trying to round our back and get our nose to our toes. We're trying to open up through here. A couple breaths in this pose. of my favorite poses is reclined pigeon. But I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can do this pose and then give you time to find it on both sides. The first option is seated. You might be able to cross your ankle over the opposite knee and feel this nice opening in your hip. You might press your hand onto your thigh to give a little bit more feeling in the hip, or lean forward. If this isn't comfortable, you can lay on your back, cross the ankle over the knee, and you may be able to stay here, or lifting the other foot off the ground, drawing it all in, and you can have your hands behind your thigh, on your shin, or sometimes I even like to wrap my elbow into the arch of the foot. And the third option for this is to do this against the wall. So you scooch on over close to your wall, get your legs up, and cross over. So hopefully you can find one of these options on the right side, and we'll hold it for a couple of breaths. And then release the side, and we'll come to the other side. I'm going to stay right here at the wall. When we do these slow ground poses, I like to close my eyes so I can really tune into where I feel the sensations in my body to help them relax or release, whether it's a mental release or a physical release. So let yourself stay present in the pose. All right, we'll release from here. Bring your knees in. Maybe get a little side-to-side movement here if that feels good. And then the next pose we're going to do is legs up the wall. So I'll show you several options. You can truly put your legs up the wall and use the wall for that support. Another option you can do feels good to be right side up again. You can use a block and put this underneath, right underneath your glutes, and lift your legs up. Another option you can do either on the floor or next to the wall is to stack some of these blocks on your feet, or blankets, or something that just gives you a little extra weight. Make sure that they're not the heavy blocks or something that's going to fall and hurt you. Kids really like this. Give them a challenge to stack as many as they can. It helps them ground and calm down. So we'll hold legs up the wall for a couple of breaths. And then we'll release this pose, being careful with your blocks. And we'll come into an inversion. You can come into a shoulder stand or a little shoulder tuck, or you can stay and legs up the wall a little bit longer. Press your hands into the mat at your side, draw your heels in, and see if you can get a little bit of lift here. Let your neck be relaxed, shoulders pressing in. And if you can get enough lift, you might be able to come into a shoulder stand. Or even just here. You can draw your elbows in underneath you, trying to get a nice straight line, but not putting any pressure on the neck. If you like to play in here, you might play with your legs, bringing a knee to the forehead, or maybe even over and behind you, practicing dancing around here however you like to. And then when you're done, we'll roll back down gently. Draw everything in. Pull the soles of your feet in. Tighten your toes. Engage your calves, your glutes, your hamstrings, even pulling yourself up off the mat as much as you can.